Think you could be the next voice, editor, photographer, or journalist on campus? Well, guess what? Washburn Student Media is hiring. Whether you are interested in journalism, photography, social media, sports, video, podcasts, or just want to make an extra couple bucks, Student Media is the place for you. Ready to build your resume? Apply now at jobs@washburn.edu on the student employment page and search up content creator. Or stop by the student media office and we'll show you how. Apply today and become part of the team.
Welcome to the BodPod News. I'm Eden Conrad. Here are this week's top stories. This week marked the beginning of a new semester for Washburn. With over 1,000 students living on campus, the dorms have hit a new peak with new friends, roommates, and stories to share.
My name is Taylor Reddington. I am a forensic investigations major, and today I am serving as the lead RA of the village, helping folks move in and check them in and give them their keys as they arrive to the village. The overall feeling, it's always different every move-in day. There's always lots of excitement and some nerves. I will say the village is a little different because it's often returning students, but it is still fun. People are seeing people again for the first time since summer or finding new rooms, and it's really just lots of emotions bouncing around the air. So it's kind of fun getting to chat with everyone and see how they're doing.
Washburn is also welcoming new faces that aren't just students. One new face in particular is Kimberly Chestnut, the Vice President of Student Life. Keep an eye out for a mini profile coming soon on our website. Speaking of new roles, the university also appointed a new acting provost over the summer break. Zach Frank is acting as the university's provost. Washburn Student Media is always your one stop for Washburn news, but don't be afraid to check out your weekly Bod Talk newsletter from University Relations or stop by the OSID office in the Memorial Union to grab a Weeks of Welcome calendar. In other news, check out our newsletter that's published weekly on Thursdays at noon for even more quick updates from the Washburn Review. That's your campus update. Let's head over to sports.
Welcome to the BodPod Sports. I'm Lexi Hiddle, and here's everything that happened in Washburn athletics this week. The Washburn women's soccer team was back on the field this Sunday for its first action of the 2026 season. The Ichabods took on Baker University in a scrimmage Sunday in Yeager Stadium. Washburn is coming off a 14-4-6 season and went undefeated in MIAA play with an 8-0-4 conference record. The Ichabods also made it to the NCAA Division II semifinals last season and entered this year ranked 4th nationally in the United Soccer Coaches preseason poll. Keep an eye on senior forward McKinley Ron, who earned it all MIAA third-team honors last season, along with senior goalkeeper Lily Everly. Everly started 22 games last season and recorded 11 shutouts. Leah Hankey is another player to watch. She led the team last season with 12 goals and 26 points. Remember, admission is free for all Washburn students. Students can use their Washburn ID to get their digital ticket QR code through the Washburn Athletics site. That's your sports update. Now back to the BodPod.
My name is Ava Darmento. I am your executive producer of audio and visual. Welcome to the BodPod. Today I am joined with...
Hi, my name is Lexi Hiddle, and I'm your marketing manager.
Today we are going to be talking about the best things to do to start your semester and be successful. So Lexi, if you will get us started, actually just tell me a little bit about your major, what year you are at Washburn. Tell me a little bit about yourself, because I don't know that we've ever had Lexi on the BodPod before.
No, you have not. You've talked about me on the BodPod before.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I have. Everyone, this is the person that I bullied.
Yes.
The one
traumatic.
that thought that I hated her for an entire semester. I'm so sorry. I don't know that I've ever publicly apologized to her. Lexi, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, just tell the viewers about yourself.
It's okay. I'm over it, I guess. My name is Lexi. I am a senior here at Washburn, and I'm majoring in mass media with an emphasis in advertising and PR. So I'm about to graduate in December, so I'm almost done. And yeah, I've been here at college for only 2.5 years. I'm graduating pretty early, but over my time here, I've definitely learned a lot on how to be prepared for classes and school and what to do and what not to do.
For sure. I would just like to say that Lexi is the most prepared person I have ever met in my entire life. Like, if anybody is going to have it all figured out, it's her. So you should see her spreadsheets. They're incredible. I think that every business major would die with her Excel spreadsheets.
Yeah, they're definitely super organized. And my Google Calendar, you should see that. Every minute of the day is accounted for.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yes.
Which is why you're the perfect person to have on to talk about this today.
Yes, which was a complete accident.
Yes, it was. But a happy accident.
Yes.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about your very first thing, your very first tip for how to be prepared for a semester?
Okay, I feel like a lot of people make this mistake and they will start preparing for classes on the first day of school. They'll get to their classes and they'll be like, okay, this is what the teacher says I need. But we're in college now. We go to a university. And so you can be a little bit more prepared before that. I think you definitely should start preparing for classes early August because we start like 3 weeks into August, right? We have 2 weeks of no classes.
Honestly, I don't think I can count anymore.
Yeah. So we start this semester, August 17th, obviously. But I would definitely recommend starting to prepare for your classes in the beginning of August. You can be crazy like me. I start in May preparing for the upcoming semester. But just kind of like preparing, what do you think you're going to need for your classes? Do you need to meet with your professors beforehand, depending on what your major is? If you're graduating, what do you need to prepare? Just kind of figure out everything you need, what books you're going to need, and all that. You need to start preparing a lot sooner than the first day of school.
Yeah, that's a good first tip. Make sure that you are not preparing on day one because you're already behind.
Yes.
I think that my first tip, I don't know that I necessarily have your level of preparedness. I don't prepare in May because I think that's a little crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, you complimented me, then it turned into an insult, but it's fine. See, she's still going, guys. She's still...
It's my favorite activity. I'm sorry. It's part of my personality at this point.
With me personally or with everyone?
Well,
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
you're not special.
Oh! Okay.
Sorry.
Let's just continue.
Anyway, so I think my first tip, I have to say, I know that a bunch of people hate Outlook. I'm so sorry. I love Outlook Calendar. Outlook is like my favorite app. I think my biggest tip is like, you really need to utilize your Outlook calendar. Washburn gives it to you for free. And while you have it, you need to be using it. I think my biggest tip is to schedule literally everything. Schedule when you're going to wake up, schedule when you're going to do homework, schedule when you're going to study for that test. If you have a big project, schedule time to actually complete it. I promise it will make you more organized. I love putting in my classes in my Outlook calendar and then also putting in, especially if you're a freshman and don't know campus very well, they have like this little location in the Outlook calendar link. Put the building number, put the classroom number into that. So every time you get the notification, you constantly see where that is. Just as a really great reminder, because Navigate will give you the place that your classes are. It'll give you your classroom number. Mm-hmm. So that's my biggest tip. Literally schedule everything.
Yeah, I do that too. Like I said, every minute of the day is accounted for. I hate Outlook. I use Google Calendar, but that's just because my school, we used Google everything, and then I got here and I don't know how to work it. But
Right.
if you, I would also recommend that, learn how to use Outlook. I'm a little late to the game because I'm graduating. But yeah, like scheduling everything, especially homework time or time to work on those things, and be realistic with yourself. Like, don't schedule to wake up at like 5 a.m. every day if you don't think you can commit to it. Be realistic with yourself.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you don't, and also like There's a certain aspect of don't beat yourself up either, because you are a human being who gets sick, who needs to eat. Don't forget to schedule lunch, please.
Yes.
Please eat during the day, and schedule dinner and have breakfast. Please feed yourselves. But like, you're a human being, you're gonna miss those things. You're gonna get sick. Things are gonna go wrong. You're gonna be late. So don't beat yourself up if you can't necessarily stick to that schedule. And the great thing is you have free will and can adjust as the semester is going. So
Yeah.
that is tip number 1 for me. Lexi, you have another one. What is yours?
I do. I would say, okay, it kind of sucks because they don't let you view your classes in D2L, like the curriculum or anything, until the Saturday before classes start, which is frustrating for planners like me. I wish I could have it way earlier, but at least the week before, so I can look at stuff. Or like, maybe don't let people work on anything, but at least view it. We should be able to view things. But like Ava said, I use Google Sheets and Excel sheets. So I would recommend making some kind of table or using some kind of system that organizes all your assignments. I color code them based on the class, and then like, if I've started them, if they're done, when the due date is, what the assignment is, all that stuff. But it really helps you keep organized with all of your assignments, because every class, there's so much, and you don't want to miss something, because in most classes, or at least in mine, missing that one little thing makes a big difference. So
yeah, it really does.
I would really recommend some kind of organizer to keep track of your assignments. I used to do on Google Calendar, I'd make it like a task, because you can assign that to a day. I used to do that. Now I just use Google Sheets. But yeah, I would just something to organize your assignments, because it'll surprise you how often you're gonna miss something.
Yeah, Outlook also has a like to-do list, but you can't color code things, and the categorization is not the best. So that's maybe where Google like wins there. But like, bring up a great point about the color coordinating everything, especially in Outlook. Like, I make everything color coordinated. I'm also just a girl.
Right.
And I like things pretty. I'm sorry, sue me. And so like, it makes my calendar a little bit prettier, makes me actually want to look at it and use it. But it also helps me know kind of what assignment goes to which class.
Yeah.
It's very helpful.
Yeah, and you know how like they say like if you make prettier notes, you study better? That's the same with like your schedule. Like if you look at it and you want to throw up, like you're not going to want to stick to it.
Yeah.
Like if it's organized and it makes sense, it's just easier to track in your head and it won't give you as much of a headache.
So that like reminds me of being in like biology class when I did not give a flying freak about any of the any of the material. And I would just write chicken scratch notes. I didn't learn biology. Don't ask me the color of a fish. I don't genuinely know anything about biology. And I think you're probably right, because I took horrible notes.
Yeah, no, yeah. If you're just scratching them in, don't care to stay. But if they're pretty, then I care a little more, and I might learn a couple things.
You take some extra pride in it.
Yeah.
My next tip, actually, my last tip goes very well with that. Because you said like you wish that we could get into classes a little bit sooner.
Yes.
Which I totally agree with. My tip is read the syllabus, guys. Seriously, read the syllabus. Like, I know that it's like, oh, they're gonna hand it to us on the first day. I don't care. Go in, make sure that you know your classes, late policies, that you know the attendance policies, that you know the participation policies, because a lot of the professors that I've had will like give it to you, maybe do like a couple bullet points, and then they'll move on to the first unit on the first day. And they won't even care to actually like mention anything that's going on. So reading the syllabus and then also writing down somewhere like in your notes or whatever that class's late policy, participation policy, and attendance policy is super helpful, because if you need to know whether something that you're turning in late, which like don't do that. But if you are going to turn something in late, you need to know whether that assignment is straight up going to be locked and like you can't even access it after the deadline, or if a professor is more lenient where they start taking stuff off after a week, or maybe you can just turn everything in when you get at your earliest convenience. So please read the syllabus, because those are extremely important. And also, most professors will put every assignment that they're going to assign you
Yes.
into the syllabus.
And that's so nice for when you're then organizing all your assignments and stuff. And especially because they'll usually break down any huge projects that you may want to be thinking about sooner than they'll tell you. Because
Right.
maybe you're someone who's going to need a little longer, like just going through there and looking at it. Yeah, I definitely do that. I look through the syllabus.
Yeah, for sure. My freshman year, I'm so sorry, Nicola Saunders. My freshman year, I took a concepts of leadership class, and there was a leadership like portfolio essay thing due. It was 20 pages, and it was due at 11 a.m. On this day, and I did not start until 8 p.m. the day before. 20-page paper with like, and like this wasn't like a 20-page like research paper. It was like you had to do like worksheets and like interview people. Guys, don't do that.
Because you didn't read it.
Because I didn't read the syllabus and because I didn't put all my assignments into something like that. Like I didn't give myself those mini deadlines. I left it until the last second and then looked at it and realized I was going to die that night and it was just going to have to be fine. I finished it and I would like to report that I did get like a 93 on it.
Oh, that's really good. But that's not the moral of the story.
That's not the moral of the story.
Yeah.
Don't be like me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was really bad.
My anxiety, I'd be like,
I know. You would have an
answer.
absolute... I was literally in the dorm. I think there's a video of me like literally I ate an entire bag of popcorn because I didn't have dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was
you
like
didn't have time to eat. You had to log in.
stressed about this freaking paper.
20 pages is a lot in one night.
And I think I'm literally sitting there like with my head in my hands, just like zoned out. I don't know what was. Don't do that. Please don't do that. That's my tip 2.5.
Yeah. Kind of like to go along with like reading the syllabus. Also, don't get your books until the first week of class. For the most part,
Yes.
there's some classes like your Spanish class. Obviously, you're gonna
have to have it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it sucks usually because you pay like $200 for a code. It's a bunch of letters, but whatever.
Yeah.
But like for a lot of other classes, wait, because the syllabus will tell you if you need the book, and the teacher will most likely tell you on the first day, and you'll end up saving yourself money.
Yeah, I don't touch the book at all until the first day.
Yeah. And
that's one of the questions I ask. Is the book absolutely necessary?
Or even just email the professor.
Right.
I've done that beforehand. Like if it was my mom had offered once to help pay for my books one semester. And I was like, oh, thank you. Because it was like a $30 book, you know? She's like, oh, I got you. I was like, thank you. I can go buy lunch or something, you know? And so she had said that she had to pay it like that week. And so I emailed the professor if I needed it because otherwise she wasn't going to give me the $30. So, you know, just you can email your professor. They're working before class. They're paying attention. They're watching their email. They're working before class. So they'll answer for the most part.
Most of them want to help you.
I
would say like 90%.
90% of the professors.
Of the professors here at Washburn will genuinely want to help you and also get to know you as a person. There's a lot of them who are actually invested in who you are.
Yeah.
Some of them are not, but most of them are.
And if you are constantly going to them, asking them for like help and stuff, they're more likely to give you those extensions, the grace period, things like that. So get to know them, actually talk to them. Don't be too cool for school. We're going to cut that out.
No, I'm not.
Please cut that out. That's really, I don't know why I said that.
No, I'm not. It's okay. It's okay. Bro, JMO was so much.
Are you okay? Is that emotional for you to say? Okay.
Anybody who has watched these in the past, I don't know how, like, past couple months, the first 3, the trilogy, knows how special of a bond me and Jama had. Java on the mic will be missed. It's devastating to me, actually. Like, I'm really upset. But I guess you're a fine enough replacement.
Right. You see the bullying continuing?
I'm joking, by the way. Please, I'm joking. I promise I'm kidding. I
know.
I feel like I have to preface that.
It's like her love language. Like, if she's bullying you, she actually likes you. For the most part, I think. Unless, wait, right? You didn't answer right away. Okay, this is embarrassing.
So anyway,
Right.
thank you guys so much for joining us on this episode of the BodPod. We hope that you found these tips helpful. And good luck with the rest of the semester.
Bye.
Bye.